Hey Marcel, this is Devin. Just taking a quick second and sending you over that video like I promised. So going over your website here, I really like the name and the logo you have, and the colors of your website look great. You have a really nice and really well done website. Animations, it all looks great. It's also great that you have a request quote button up here, so people can just immediately get a hold of you and start talking to you guys, which is awesome. So yeah, just today I'm going to talk to you about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. And the reason why is because this is what the Google algorithm looks for as far as ranking websites. So going into content, that's anything on a website that you can read, such as this, as well as any images that you have. So so typically the average website on the front page of Google has around 1,500 to 2,000 words of content. So you would definitely want to be in that range. You do have some content on your site, which is great, but you don't fall into that 1,500 to 2,000 word range. So you definitely want to get there. Like I said, content is just really important for ranking on Google organically. So what I did was I searched up tree service Miami, and the number one ranking competitor for that keyword is affordable tree service. So I'll walk you through their site and see what content they have as well. So they have some pictures, and they do have some content also, but they are also not in that 1,500 to 2,000 word range. So in Google's eyes, you're both not considered authority figures. But if you were to get yourself to that mark with relevant content to your industry, not just any random content, of course, you're gonna pull ahead of them, and that's also gonna allow you more room to fit in keywords, which is the important part. And a keyword is anything that somebody might type into Google looking for a particular service or product, such as Tree Service Miami. So, like for example, you could say, "We offer the tree service Miami residents love," or "have trusted for years," or just something like that. As long as it just sounds natural, because if it sounds unnatural, Google will flag it and it'll hurt your rankings. So actually, one more quick tip I have for you regarding that is that you can save your images as keywords. So instead of, let's see what you have to save it as. Instead of homepage hero, you can have this image saved as this tree service Miami keyword or just any keyword to help you rank for it because it counts as content. So my second tip for you today is called backlinks, and a backlink is anywhere that you'll find one website linking to another via a clickable text, or just anywhere that another website is linking to yours, driving traffic to it. And the whole idea behind this is that Google is because Google's kind of like a popularity contest. So they want to see like other trustworthy and relevant websites vouching for yours. So that means you're going to get more power with other tree service companies linking to you versus like some random company that doesn't have to do with the services that you provide. So like Starbucks or something. So what I did was I put your website in this tool called Ahrefs, and Ahrefs kind of shows just the back end of websites. And here it says you have six websites linking to you and 11 backlinks, and that's helping you generate 26 organic traffic every month. And while over here, your competition has 105 websites linking to them and 767 backlinks, and that's helping them generate 1,400 organic traffic every month, which is huge. So what you need to do to beat them out backlinks wise is to just copy the same links that they have and then beat them, and then obviously add more on top of them to beat them. So what you do is go into all these websites and find out and just get them linked back to your site, find out how you can go about doing that. And as I can see here, Yellow Pages expertise are all directories, so you can just go in and list your information. So yeah, just going into all these and finding out how you can get your information listed and then get them linked back to your site. So that paired with that good quality content with those keywords is how you're going to take over that number one spot on Google organically. And before I move on to the last thing I'm going to talk to you about, I'm going to show you the keywords that they're ranking for and the search volume behind those keywords. So we'll see if this loads. Here we go. So tree service Miami 300, Miami tree service 250, tree service in Miami 250, tree services Miami 250. So as you can see, there is a lot of search volume, and they're in the number one position for Florida tree laws, but not for a lot of these main keywords, which means that if you get yourself to that number one position, you're going to be pulling in a lot of traffic and probably even more than them because they're not even in that number one spot for most of these. So next, if you're looking to show up here real quick in the Google Guaranteed or the Google Ads, and Google Ads will normally show up at the top of the page or at the bottom, you need to have, it's kind of like a pay-per-click situation, but these are really the fastest ways to go about getting customers. So if you're looking to show up here in the Google Business Profiles that used to be called the Google Map Pack, you need to have more citations than your competitors. And what that is it's anywhere that your business name, number, and address are shown exactly as it shows in your Google Business Profile in directories. And that's places like Yelp and Angie's List, and like I was showing you earlier on Ahrefs, the Yellow Pages and stuff. Pretty much that the idea behind this is that these citations begin to add up and create your online presence. It's just allow you to be found more, and found more by both people and Google. And once Google sees you more than it sees your competitors online, the more likely it is for you to rank above them. So what I would do is I'd figure out what directories these top competitors are in. I'd put myself in those same ones and then add a bunch more on top of that. So yeah, this is all I have for you today, and I hope this video was helpful and informative. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out and I'd be happy to answer them. And if you have any feedback, I'd love to hear it so I can make sure these videos are actually helping or if they're not helping. So yeah, thank you, and I hope you have a good one.